From the eastern region, let's go to the Bunu region, where residents of Sunyani Zongo are increasingly alarmed by the growing substance abuse problem among the youth, which they attribute to a notorious drug hotspot locally known as Bola Down. Despite this challenge, the youth supported by the assembly member are actively working to curb the sale and abuse of illicit substances in the community. They are calling on security forces to intensify their presence in the area to help combat the issue and restore safety. Channel One News' Michael Sapon Infum reports.
Substance abuse remains a pressing concern in Ghana, with research indicating a troubling rise in drug use among young people. A study published in the African Journal of Educational Studies in Mathematics and Sciences highlights marijuana as the most commonly abused substance, with some children as young as 10 to 12 years being introduced to it. In Sunyani Zongo, a densely populated community in the Bunu region, the situation is not different.
Islam frowns on these characters. Islam's talk against this whole thing about abuse, and we as imams every now and then have tried to preach against it. At first, all the MCs who have come and gone who testify to our seriousness with regards to this canker, because the deputy regional chief imam himself led this. We met the then MC. That's as a result of why the place is cleared now.
Residents of Sunyani Zongo have also voiced their concerns about the growing menace.
In fact, I cannot tell you the number of young innocent individuals who are involved in drug peddling and substance abuse in the Zongo community. And one facility that is aiding and facilitating drug peddling in the Zongo community as we speak right now has to do with what we call the Bola Down.
Our youth are spoiling because just where they are taking the distance, the weed and the cocaine are just within a Zongo area, you know. So for that, they have taken the advantages and are convincing our children.
Tensions recently escalated when a confrontation erupted between local youth and drug peddlers operating in the area. Addressing the issue, Abdul Ikad Issa, assembly member for the Sunyani Zongo electoral area, spoke on the ongoing substance abuse problem and the recent clash between the youth and drug peddlers.
How long are we going to sit there for some of these things to continue? So the leadership of the concerned youth of Sunyani Zongo went to the Bola Down where some of these activities are taking place. We met the leadership there. You know, when you go there, those selling the drugs and using, they also have their leadership. We went there, we tried to use dialogue to solve this issue. We cannot end the use and sale of drugs, but what we are saying is that the place is so open, and then most of the children go into school. That's the road that they use. And you know, most of them have become addicts due to the proximity of the area to the community. So we were simply telling them to get a new place. I know all of them came from their houses. If you decide to do it in your house, that's your own cup of tea. So we met them and gave them an ultimatum. And before the ultimatum, we heard that these people have organized themselves. Their leadership has gotten them machetes and other weapons to attack any Zongo youth who try to evict them. We don't have the authority to evict them, but we're just trying to explain to them the situation, how the community, they are spoiling our children.
He further called on security agencies to adopt a more strategic approach in tackling drug peddling.
We know it is the work of the security agencies. Once we've sent our petition to the regional police commander, the divisional police commander, the commanding officer of 3BN, we've copied Sunyani Traditional Council, we've copied National Youth Authority for all these institutions to come together so that we can find a lasting solution to these activities of illicit drug sales and consumption at Sunyani Zongo.
The leadership at the Sunyani Zongo have resolved to collaborate with major stakeholders within the Sunyani municipality to flush out persons who are engaged in drug peddling within the community. I am Michael Sapon from Channel One News.